go backwards. 17 all the way to number 1. Since property is a sacred and inviolable right, no one may be deprived thereof unless a legally established public necessity obviously requires it, and a condition of a just and previous indemnity. So we have a right to property according to the rights of man and of the citizen. 1789. France, every society in which the guarantee of rights is not assured or the separation of powers not determined has got no constitution at all. What kind of constitution do you have, society? You don't even have a guarantee. You don't even have a Bill of Rights. No constitution. No Bill of Rights. No 3 branches of government. Yes, not even a society. What kind of society and government culture? What is this? This is a crap fucking society. This is a bunch of sewage, a bunch of trash and sewage and toilets all put together. Society has the right to require of every public agent an accounting of his administration. Society has the right to require of every public agent accounting of his administration. 14 citizens have the right to ascertain. What kind of certain? Ascertain by themselves or through their representatives the necessity of the public tax, to consent to it freely, to supervise its use, to determine its quota, assessment, payment, and duration. The public tax for the maintenance of the public force and for the expenses of administration. The common tax is indispensable. It must be assessed equally on all citizens in proportion to their means. The guarantee of the rights of man and citizen necessitates a public force. Such a force, therefore, is instituted for the advantage of all, and not for the particular benefit of those to whom it is entrusted. A public force, so like the Army or the Marines. You know what? If we need martial law in America, I would only trust the Marines. No fucking way would I accept the goddamn Navy taking over my hometown. Only the Marines. And you better have a Marine badge too, whatever those look like. I don't even... So a public force for the maintenance of the... And why do we have the police? Let's just have the military. And those for advantage entrusted. The free communication of ideas. Number 11. Free communication of ideas and opinions is one of the most precious of the rights of man. The free communication of ideas. So we got free speech, free ideas, free opinions. Jesus Christ. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Everywhere you look, consequently, every citizen may speak. Every citizen may speak. Write and print freely, subject to the responsibility for the abuse of such liberty in the cases determined by law. So we got freedom of opinions, freedom of ideas, freedom to print, freedom to write, freedom to speak. No one is to be disquieted because of his opinions. Hey, you need to be disquieted. You even religious, provided their manifestation does not disturb the public order established by law. You can go ahead and talk all your bullshit, but the governor's the governor and the commissioner's the commissioners, and that's just how it's going to be. You got 3 county commissioners and you got the goddamn sheriff. No, you right-wing sovereign piles. You don't even think the state of Colorado even exists. You don't even think the sheriff or the commissioners exist. You don't even think the state government. You don't even think... You call yourself a constitutionalist, but the Constitution says that you're allowed to form state government. So you're not even a constitutionalist. What the fuck are you, fucking right-wing sovereign piles of shit? You fucking Jesuits or something? Bilderberg, sons of bitches? Where the fuck y'all come from? Sounds like a bunch of Norwegian bullshit. Fucking Norway's trying to overtake us through some right-wing fucking sovereign... I wrote my U bigger than my R. You wrote the fucking words all backwards and dumb. So therefore you have a right to... What are you trying to say to me? Right-wing sovereign fucking Nazi fucks. Huh? You perverted fucks. What are you trying to say to me? Number 9. Since every man is presumed innocent until declared guilty, if arrest be deemed indispensable, all unnecessary severity for securing the person of the accused must be severely repressed by law. So don't be cruel. to a halt. That's true. The law is to establish only penalties that are absolutely and obviously necessary. No one may be punished except by virtue of a law established and promulgated prior to the offense and legally applied. So basically, you gotta say it, don't spray it. You gotta say it, don't spray it. You know what number 8 means? It also means that if you don't specifically say you can't do a thing, then hey, you didn't say I was allowed to do the chicken dance. So, is there a law that says I'm not allowed to do the chicken dance? No man may be accused, arrested, or detained except in the cases determined by law, and according to the forms prescribed thereby. Whoever solicit, expedite, or execute arbitrary orders or have them executed must be punished. Did you just execute an arbitrary order? Then you must be punished! But every citizen summoned or apprehended in pursuance of the law must obey immediately. Or he renders himself culpable by resistance. Resistance is futile. So France, National Assembly, all gathered together. And because we don't recognize the individual rights, that's how public misfortunes, that's how you have corrupt governments. I would like for my representatives, Martinez, Boebert, to double down on my Bill of Rights. I got a Bill of Rights from America's Constitution. I got a Bill of Rights from Colorado's Constitution. You put those together, I got, a plethora, a whole cornucopia, an entire gauntlet. I got an entire gauntlet of freedoms and rights and constitutionally protected. And I got natural rights. Men are born and remain free and equal in rights. Social distinctions. Be not afraid. Be very afraid. Ye who enter here. The aim of every political association is the preservation of the natural and inalienable rights of man. These rights are liberty, property, security, resistance to oppression. The source of all sovereignty resides essentially in the nation. No group, no individual may exercise authority not emanating expressly therefrom. Liberty consists of the power to do whatever is not injurious to others. Did I injure you? Okay, then fuck off. Thus, the enjoyment of the natural rights of every man has for its limits only those that assure other members of society the enjoyment of those same rights. Such limits may be determined only by law. The law has the right to forbid only actions that are injurious to society. Whatever is not forbidden by law may not be prevented, and no one may be constrained to do what it does not prescribe. I'm doing the chicken dance. Da 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 da. Law is the expression of the general will. All citizens have the right to concur personally or through their representatives in its formation. It must be the same for all, whether it protects or punishes. The rule of law right there. It must be the same for all, whether it protects or punishes. Laws punish and rights protect. All citizens being equal before it are equally admissible to all public offices, positions, employments according to the capacity without other distinction than that of their virtues and talents. Their virtues and their talents. No man may be accused, arrested, or detained except in the cases determined by law and according to the forms prescribed thereby. Whoever solicit, expedite, or execute arbitrary orders or have them executed must be punished, but every citizen summoned or apprehended in pursuance of the law must obey immediately. He renders himself culpable by resistance. He renders himself culpable by resistance. He renders himself culpable by resistance. So there you go, August 27th, 1789, the Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen. Enduring as a monumental summary of Enlightenment political thought, this declaration was approved by the French National Assembly on August 27th, 1789. Coming up next, The Rights of Man by Thomas Paine. This is after the French Revolution failed, and then Edmund Burke kicks the fucking French Revolution in a dick. Reflections on the Revolution in France. Paine's Rights of Man reflects the Enlightenment consensus that America embodied best its progressive ideals.